Morning. On the way to work, everybody was saying, Dan, how cold is it? Well, I tell you this, it is colder than a tin toilet seat in the Klondike, and you better believe that. Let's see what kind of day we're in for today. After last night, I don't think I can stand much more cold. Well, the sun is going to shine. That's in our favor. And we're in for a sunny, cool day today with a high around 50. The low tonight will get down into the 20s, around 28 degrees. Winds will be northwesterly, 10 to 20 miles per hour. And we're coming up on a low tide at 11 o'clock this morning. Stay warm and have a good day. Good morning, everyone. We're expecting fair skies today. Winds northeast to easterly, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Now, a brief word from our new sponsor. Attention all women over 500 pounds. Are you fat? When you sit down at a bar, do you automatically have a hangover? Do you lose at poker but still walk away with the pot? Well, if so, we want you to try our new weight-reducing cereal called Lost. No fewer calories in Lost. What it does do is paralyze your mouth so you can't even chew. Now more of the weather. The high today is 75, low tonight 50. In closing, fellas, the next time your gal goes to the supermarket, remember to tell her to get lost. Good morning, everyone. It's one of those days where we should all be prepared for the weather. That's why I've got my raincoat on, got my hat, got my umbrella standing by, because the forecast calls for showers and a few thunder showers today. The high this afternoon, 78. The low tonight, 60. Wind southeasterly, 10 to 15 miles per hour. The next tide high this morning at 7:45 at 8.2 feet. The next tide will be low at 1:28 this morning. Hey, have a good day.
Hogan, your forecast is all wet.
I hate the sound of alarm clocks. I always have. Hey, I bet you thought you caught me without my weather this morning. Wrong. Wrong, Savannah. Got it right here. Oh, got something else. A quarter for that tooth I left under my pillow last night. And now to the most important part. What kind of day is it going to be? It's going to be a good one, sunny and warmer with a high near 72, friends. Partly cloudy and cold tonight, around 38. The low, winds northwesterly, 10 to 15. Have a good day. I was a bit worried when I came to work. I looked in the sack and there wasn't any weather in there, but we're very lucky to have with us this morning the Weather Wizard. And what kind of day are we in for today, Weather Wizard?
We've got fair skies with cold nights and mild days in the forecast. The high today should reach 75, and the low tonight will be in the low 40s. Winds will be northwesterly today at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Sunrise will be at 7:31 this morning. The sun will set at 6:48 p.m. this afternoon.
Thank you very much. And now back to our other wizard, Gil Fryer.
Good morning. I'm Dan Hogan.
Good morning. I'm Dan Hogan.
Good morning. I'm Dan Hogan.
Would the real Dan Hogan please give us the forecast?
Today will be sunny and mild. The high will be 78 and the low will be 47. Winds will be northeasterly, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Be sure to have a good day.
You know, if he's the real Dan Hogan, I wonder who in the heck we are. Perhaps we ought to go back and trace our roots.
That's right, Chicken Dan.
Good morning. There have been a few rumors floating around town that I've been getting pretty catty on this AM weather show, and I'm here to tell you this morning all those rumors are completely unfounded. The forecast for Savannah and vicinity calls for the chance of rain to get down to 50% by 12 noon. Then we're in for gradual clearing as this low pressure center causing the rain moves to the northeast. The high today will be 80, the low tonight 60 degrees. Winds will be northwesterly, 5 to 15 miles per hour. That's a look at the forecast. Have a very good day. Good morning, everyone. It's time to dip down into the weather sack and see what we've got today. Well, I tell you what. Big things come in small packages. This means either Mary Poppins is in town or we're expecting rain. Being in the weather business, I'll go with that chance of rain for today. The high this afternoon will get up to 72. The low tonight in the lower 60s. Winds will be easterly at 5 to 15 miles per hour. And even though we might get a little bit of rain today, have a good day anyway. And now back to our dear old friend, Gil Fryer. Mom, now listen, we got a new time slot this morning, and I don't want you tuning in during the morning news because it might just scare you to death. Oh, Good morning, everyone. It looks like we're in for a good day today. Sort of. Variable cloudiness, and the high will get up around 72, and the low tonight will be 58. The next tide's going to be a high tide at 11:03 this morning at 7.2 feet. Remember, kids, this is what you look like if you don't drink your milk. Have a good day. Good morning, everyone. Time to check into the old weather sack and see what kind of day we're going to have today. Oh, what's this? Let's see who's on here. Hello. Dan's weather sack. Ah, Weather Bureau. How appropriate. What kind of day are we going to have, gang? Oh, you say showers and a few thunder showers and a high around 75. The low tonight's going to get down to 68, and the winds are easterly 5 to 15. What's the seawater temperature? 66 degrees, huh? Okay, good enough. Thank you for checking in with us, and thank you for checking in with us. And now back to Gil. Looks like you caught me, friends. Let me tell you, do you ever have those mornings where no matter how fast you try and hurry up and get down there to work, you're just never quite there on time? Anyway, as they say, the show must go on, and that it will. Let's see what kind of weather we're in for. My weather cronies out at the Weather Bureau claim that the chance of rain will be down to 20% by 12 noon, then skies will clear. The high today will be 66, the low tonight 42, winds northerly 10 to 20 miles per hour, and now back to Gil. Good morning, everyone. Let's dip down to the weather sack and see what kind of day we're in for here in the Coastal Empire and throughout 11 country. Well, the first little thing we've got here, you probably can't even see it, but it represents a bit of early morning fog, and let's try for a second prize in the sack. Well, this looks a little bit better. It looks like we're in for some sunshine today and also some warm weather, in fact. All right, folks, the high today is 78, the low tonight 58, and back to Gil.
You know, last night I had a date with a real dog, and when I took her home and kissed her goodnight, I turned into one, too. Well, such are the breaks of the single life, I guess. Weather-wise, it looks like fair weather ahead, with a high today around 78. The low tonight will get down to 62 degrees, winds mostly westerly in direction at less than 10 miles per hour. We're coming up on a high tide this morning at 8:58 at 8.2 feet, followed by a low tide this afternoon at 3:20. Sunrise will be at 7:37, sunset at 6:40. Have a good day.
Good morning. You caught me up here fixing my weather light. It seems this time of the morning, if you want anything done around the old TV station, you just got to do it yourself. Not too many folks are up at this hour. Just you and me and Gil, a few other people. What's the weather going to be like? Well, TGIF, thank goodness it's Friday. Fair and cool today, clear and cold tonight. Button up that overcoat. The high today will be 65, the low tonight 40, winds northwesterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Water temperature 75. Have a good day. Good morning, everyone. Today we've got weather alumnus Howard Farmer with us. He's going to help us a little bit. Dip into the sack, Howard, and see what kind of weather we're going to have today. What is that?
That's a cloud and a sun.
A cloud and a sun. Partly cloudy skies today with a high expected around 80. The low today will be 60. Winds will be east-southeasterly 5 to 15 miles per hour. Water temperature 77 degrees. He really does that well, doesn't he? River stages, Clio 6.1, Eden 1.4. Remember those, Howard?
I do.
Okay. Sunrise 7:25, sunset 6:57. Have a good day. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, and I think we ought to celebrate that. Happy TGIF to each and every one of you. And it looks like we're in for a pretty good weekend because the sun is going to shine. At least that's what they tell me out at the Weather Bureau, and I trust them half the time. The high today is 72. The low tonight will get down near 50. Winds will be northerly today, 5 to 15 miles per hour. We're coming up on a low tide at 7:58 this morning, followed by a high tide this afternoon at 2:16. And have a good day. And remember, happy TGIF to everybody. And a very pleasant good morning. You may notice that we've got not one but two weather sacks this morning. There's a very good reason for that. We've got something in each of them. Let's check this one first. There's a cloud, so we're in for some clouds today. And let's see what's down here. My electric bill, no. Just some rain. We're in for a little rain. And, you know, after the clouds and the rain, we're in a whole lot of trouble. It's going to get cold, so you better make sure you've got that electric bill paid. We're expecting a high today of 68, and here's the winter. The low tonight, 38 degrees. Have a good day. To tell you what, people said, how cold is it? It is so cold in this studio today. We are not going to check into the weather sack. We are going to use the weather sack for fuel while I give you this forecast. Looks like it's going to be sunny today, a little bit on the cool side. Not right here, but outside. And the low tonight's going to get down to around freezing, and the winds are going to be northwesterly 10 to 15 miles per hour. We're coming up on a high tide at 7:03 this morning at 9 feet even. Happy TGIF, everybody.